Hi YouTube, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Michelle McDaniel. I am a personal trainer, a very proud mother of a pug. Past theater nerd, gone cosplayer, and this is my page. My thoughts will probably offend you, where you, my audience, asks me my thoughts on certain topics, celebrities, influencers, anything, and I tell you my opinion via video, usually dressed in cosplay, sometimes dressed normally, where three things are bound to happen in the comment section. People either agree, feel pretty neutral, or strongly disagree, and they have to internet rage in the comment section. And if you're gonna rage anywhere, you might as well do it here on this channel, and since you're already here, you might as well hit that subscribe button. So I came across a pretty interesting article in a fitness Facebook group posted by a woman that was titled 6 Things Women Put Up With in the Gym and Why They Shouldn't Have to. And in the comment section there was just a bunch of angry men saying, "This isn't true, these situations never happen, this article is so fake, what types of gym are you going to, and what are you wearing? You women are always complaining about everything. Really? A man talking to you at the gym? For Christ's sake, what feminist wrote this?" Yeah, a man actually wrote this article. This man, actually, Evan Porter. By the way, anyone in the comment section who's going to be like, men can be feminists too. Yeah, we know, we got it, but all the men in the comment section kind of had the impression that a woman feminist wrote this. But feel free to nitpick in that comment section like people always do. So I was reading all the comments during my cardio, and I plan on going back after my weights during my cool down so that I could screenshot everything, and I went back and it was all deleted. And you guys know how I just love to read the comments, but since we have to skip that part, we're just gonna move right along and go to the article. And what's going to happen is I'm going to read these things off, and you're going to tell me if these ever happened to you, and I'll tell you if these things ever happened to me. And we're going to see if this article is complete bogus, like all the men were saying in the comment section, or is it a pretty reasonable article that has accumulated a few things, 6 things to be exact, that many men have been known to do at the gym that women have consistently complained about in forums, posts, blogs, videos, or just to their friends. Well, we're gonna find out right now. You guys know the rules. Tell me if any of these things have happened to you, or men, if you've done any of these things. Be truthful. This is a safe place. It's not. I just like to say that to make you feel like it's a safe place, but don't believe me. Oh my god, are you serious?
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Hey guys, quick reminder before we start, only 5 more days that my 12-week weight loss or muscle gaining routine is on sale on my website, where you get a 12-week program along with lifetime access to the Facebook group where I am very active in. Link is below. 6 things women put up with in the gym and why they shouldn't have to. Finding the motivation to go to the gym isn't easy for anyone, but it can be much harder for women for reasons that have nothing to do with actually working out. About 14% of women say they're intimidated by the possibility of men leering or judging them while they work out. According to research done Cosmopolitan Body in 2014, the problem gets even worse in the weight section, which is typically overrun with men. The survey discovered almost half of all women found the area intimidating because of the people who use it, men. Anecdotal evidence backs that up. Reddit and fitness discussion forums are rife with women asking for advice on dealing with men at the gym who gawk, flirt, interrupt, or even harass them. The common and quite depressing responses: develop a resting bitch face, learn to be super rude, get better at ignoring people, or report these men to gym management. Okay, so right there in the beginning, I see kind of what the men were talking about, at least for just that first paragraph, not even getting to the list of 6 things that men do in the gym that they shouldn't do, but it just seems like the writer is making it seem that like every single guy in the gym is scary, and they stare, and they're always harassing and sexually harassing the poor defenseless woman. And it's the man's fault that I can't go to the gym because he's gonna stare at me. It's your fault that I'm not working out. Not my fault, has nothing to do with my insecurities. It's yours, men. So I can see what they're saying, but let's get to their list. Women can tell when you're staring at them, and it's not flattering as you think. Making a woman feel on display by leering when she's just trying to get a workout in is a surefire way to make her feel uncomfortable or even scared. And no, tight pants and sports bras aren't an invitation. Think a lingering glance here and there isn't a big deal? Upworthy reader Meredith Central says many of the women she knows actually drive to gay neighborhoods to work out so they won't be gawked at. Totally unnecessary if guys can learn to keep our eyes to ourselves. So, okay, I mean, I have a lot of different opinions about this. I agree and I disagree with some parts. As you can see, I am a woman. No matter the amount of comments that I get saying that I'm a man because I have muscle, but being a woman in the gym, you do get those weird men that just are like, even if you look at them, you know, normal people, if you make eye contact, they look away. There are men in the gym and out the gym because they don't live there, they leave the gym, that just, there are people, not just men, just people in general. It's just creepier when guys do it, especially at the gym, when you're doing certain types of movements that don't know how to look away for some reason. And yes, that is very creepy if anyone does it. When my dog does it while I'm eating, that, oh no, that's actually really cute. But humans, I think it's just common courtesy to not stare. I was always told that as a little Michelle. Now at the same time, women, I'm looking at you, and this is someone that wears booty shorts to the gym. If you are wearing booty shorts and you are having booty spillage, or you are wearing a very revealing top and you are having the booby spillage, people are going to stare at you. Some of my friends who they just love their boobs to spill out, and I love a good rap. And sometimes my face is just like, your boobs look really good. But if I say that, it's fine, usually because I'm a woman. I understand if a guy is like, you're hot, it's weird, but also understand that you're going to get attention when you wear certain things. Women go to the gym to work out, like everyone else, not speed date between sets. It's not that you can't meet that special someone at the gym, but there's a time and a place. Flirting with the woman at the gym when she's in the middle of lifting weights or grinding out miles on the treadmill is neither the time nor place. This is true in my case. I don't know why men, and I'm saying men because a lot of women don't approach me. I think I've been approached twice by a woman who was kind of hitting on me. Usually it's dudes. So yes, I am singling you guys out because I am a straight woman and women just don't find me attractive. So I'm singling you guys out. Deal with it. I don't understand why, what would possess you to think that a woman would want to talk to you, that anyone honestly would want to talk to you, but we're gonna say women in this situation, would want to talk to you in the middle of their set, when they are on the treadmill, when they are on the Stairmaster. I don't want to talk to anyone. But the men that absolutely make my whole body want to burst into flames and deem them to the underworld are the men that come up to me, overstay their welcome while I full on ignore them, and they stick around, and then they forcefully get in my line of vision so that I have to look at them, and I do this, as in earphones in my ear, trying to work out, sir. Please move along. And then they do the wonderful notion of take your earphones out. Until this day, 100% of the time when a guy is doing this, whatever comes out of their mouth next, I could have gone a happy, fulfilled life without hearing. And they actually say it in the article, a good rule of thumb, when someone's wearing headphones, it usually means they don't want to talk to anyone, even you, handsome. When women lift heavy weights, guys around them get insecure and lash out. So basically in the article, he talks about a woman who was lifting 500 pounds on the leg press, and some guy had to chime in and say, well, you're doing it wrong. So I have heard guys getting kind of awkward when it comes to girls lifting heavier than them, and they have to say something rude. That's never happened to me, and I don't really see it often either. But the only time that I've ever noticed something is when I was lifting super heavy. I got to about 500 pounds on the leg press. I was chest pressing a lot, I was squatting a lot, and whenever I would do something heavier than a guy next to me, I would see him kind of like look, count my plates, and then, you know, walk over, get more plates, and frantically, you know, layer his up to make sure that he's doing more than a 5'2" hobbit, me, so that he can feel better for himself. Unsolicited advice isn't helpful, it's insulting. When people want help, they'll ask, or they'll hire a personal trainer. In the meantime, worry about your own form. And I've actually seen this happen quite a bit in the gym. It's only happened to me one time. I was doing a prone leg curl and this guy was staring at me completely. I was 16 years old. First of all, this man had to be mid-40s. And I have great peripheral vision, so I knew this man was watching me. He constantly would watch me all the time. And right when I got on the prone leg curl, prone, that means your butt's, you know, kind of up. He comes over and says, oh, can I show you how to do that correctly? I'm a personal trainer now. I was doing it just fine. But stupid 16-year-old me says, oh yeah, sure. Because I thought I was doing it wrong. And a lot of these older guys that go for like those younger girls like to, because they know that they're insecure, one, and they know that they don't have a lot of knowledge on this stuff. I didn't know a lot of about working out. So he helped me, and all of a sudden I feel some hands on the back of my thigh, on my hamstring. I flipped because I'm the wrong to be touching. He never talked to me again, but he told the front desk that he was trying to help me. I personally, as a trainer, do not need to touch your hamstring to show you how to do a prone leg curl. If I was a 40-something-year-old man helping a 16-year-old girl or any woman in the gym, I would keep my crusty hands to myself. Now, I do understand that some guys really actually want to help, and some people are like, they're going to hurt themselves, but it's just kind of iffy sometimes because there is a lot of men in there that try to take advantage of women by helping. So that's kind of an iffy situation, and it depends on the person. If I was a dude, I'm not helping anybody unless they ask me. Some guys just don't know when to go away. Others are straight up bullies. Being overly friendly with questionable motivations is one thing, but some women find men at the gym can be downright nasty, purposely intimidating them or boxing them out so they'll leave. Also, be aware of unconscious behaviors like manspreading, taking up more room than you need, or stealing someone's weights before they're done. So I have never experienced this very much at the gym. I'm thinking because I'm muscular, I don't get a lot of that. I have heard a lot of stories. I saw it one time happen. Someone that I would talk to at the gym, and he was always so nice to me, so sweet, but people were saying that he's very abrasive. He will demand you to move out the way because he's a real lifter. Anyone that calls himself, you know, says I'm a real lifter, as in like they're better than other people. Gross. And one day, one of my girlfriends who was a little chunkier was on the seated cable row, and she was doing her own thing, earphones in, and I see him stump over there, get in her face, literally lean down to, oh, don't lean down. Ooh, don't lean down to me. But he leans down, pulls out her earphones, woo! And tells her that he's going to use this machine now. I had never seen that in my life. I got so upset. I went up to him and told him off. The next thing I know, I didn't see him at the gym anymore. I was a staff member, so imagine if a staff member didn't see that or no one saw that. It would be her word against his, and most likely the staff would be like, well, just, you know, try to avoid him. So I'm sure it happens. That was the only time that I've ever seen anything like that. These behaviors aren't just annoying, they can be extremely intimidating. At a certain point, these behaviors cross the line from rude and inappropriate to downright scary. Ashley LeBeau writes that a man once came up to her asking her to remove her headphones, which is just ugh, agree, and said, wow, I wish I had beautiful pale skin like yours, stared for a moment, then walked off. Okay, so a lot of men in that comment section was very pissed off about this comment and saying, men don't do that, this never happens, you're lying. You guys remember my gym story time. The whole comment from that older Marine guy that said, I hope you'll wear those pink shorts you were wearing Monday. I don't cuss a lot on camera, but bitch, I have had some awkward things said to me, and this sounds like something that those awkward, weird men at the gym would completely say because they don't know how to compliment anything. So that was the end of the article. I thought it was very interesting that whenever there's something that is titled, men shouldn't do this to women because women are sensitive creatures and men suck, a lot of guys get upset and they feel called out, when I don't think the article is saying all men do this. I mean, they're kind of giving that tone, but they're not. I don't think that the person thinks that every single man does this, just like every single woman is insecure about the gym, because I'm not insecure about the gym. If there was an article calling out fitness women, I'd be like, well, I either do it or I don't. I can decide to change or not. The ones getting upset in the comment section, writing paragraph after paragraph, it felt like they were just justifying how they were. And the original poster deleted it because of all the men like kind of yelling at her through the comment section, and then she apologized, which I would never do. I'm not saying sorry for that article. It didn't seem as bad as I thought it was going to be when I was reading the comment section. It definitely had like a feminist tone to it. The majority of the content, at least the list part, were things that have happened to me. So let me know, have any of these things happened to you? Are you a guy? Did you do any of these things? Let us know in the comment section. Remember, this is not a safe channel. We just act like it because we want to read your comments. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to see this face again. If you don't, I don't want you here. If you didn't enjoy the content, go find something that you like. But if you do want more of me, you can find me on Instagram, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex on. Neighborhood all in your eardrum.